Hello. I am Tart, and today we are going to be redesigning my character Soda. So, yeah, hopefully you're willing to stick around and enjoy the show. Speed paint, redesign, redraw, whatever you want to put it. So, for this redesign, I started off with doing a few sketches in my sketchbook, showing out the silhouettes, seeing what kind of things I can do to make Soda's character really stand out since he is the main character and he needs to stand out from the crowd, but not too much, because then it'd just be like some crappy anime. I would show you the sketches, but I'm a jerk and I already recorded the footage and I don't feel like recording more. So I guess you're not gonna see it unless I do like a sketchbook tour, which I doubt will ever happen because I'm lazy. And even though a sketchbook tour would take like maybe 5 minutes, but it's fine. It's cool, right? Right. Please don't hate me. So let's start off with things that I wanted to keep within his design. Okay, so his design is like pretty. His design before was pretty bland, very generic. He had these weird patches, purple patches on his shoulders, which is the first thing that I wanted to get rid of because I did not like those. But the main thing I wanted to keep was his sort of theme around yellow and the color yellow, because yellow is a fine color. The color yellow, I think, just adds a lot more oomph, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to keep was the X over his eye, but I forgot to put it in this freaking speed draw because I'm stupid and I don't know what to do. I forgot, and once I realized, it was bad and I couldn't go back. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to tell people that there's supposed to be an X in one of his eyes. So yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to keep his overall personality. His personality didn't change that much from his first speed paint or draw. Why do you keep calling it speed paint? It's not even paint. It's a computer. But whatever. Anyway, so I decided to keep what was I saying? Oh man. This is what I get for tangenting. That's the right word, right? Tangenting. Is that even a word? Whatever. Yeah. His theme mainly centers around the color yellow. I just said that. Yeah. Oh, his overall personality is the same, if that makes sense. Yeah. He's still very shy, very nervous, very awkward, but his personality just feels a lot more fleshed out. Like, he also gets jealous easily. He also, is not as innocent as most people would lead you to expect. He has this sort of elitism, being a mama's boy and. So on to things that actually changed. Well, as you can see, his design changed quite a bit, you know? Instead of having these weird purple patches that I was talking about earlier, I decided to scrap his entire outfit, and start completely fresh. Alright? So, yeah, that's fun. I decided to give him a nice sweater that's like kind of big and drooping over his shoulder a little bit because I just thought that's something he'd do, because he likes big sweaters, totally soft boy. Yeah, that's fun. Do people still say that, soft boy? Is that even still a thing? I think it is, right? Right, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not up with the times. Another thing that you might have seen is that his shoes no longer look like saggy potatoes. Yeah, that's something that really bothered me looking back on his old design is that, well, I guess you can kind of argue that, hey, it's the style, his feet were like weird triangle things. No. My style changed, as you might have guessed. And I wanted to give him actual shoes and not just these weird blobs. So I decided to give him, a weird mix between Converse and rain boots because I just thought that'd be cute and sort of match his stripe and his eyes, Yeah, that'd be nice. Um, Another thing that I wanted to change was to exchange all of the brown in his design for black. Not just to make him, not just for good old fashioned color contrast, but just for the fact that I wanted to, you know. Brown is an okay color, but black. Black is supposed to represent elegance, and that is something that soda definitely is not. So I thought kind of playing with irony a little bit, if you know a little bit of color psychology. Yeah. What else? Droopy Eyes. I decided to give him droopy eyes to sort of help with this character, to sort of, I guess, yeah, that's fun. To sort of show his character more, show that he is very shy, very nervous, and I feel like droopy eyes kind of give that away for character design, as opposed to like his regular weird, gigantically huge circular eyes in the first design. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Right. I am just really mad that I'm still on the saggy potatoes. Like, oh my god, how could I draw that? It doesn't even look like he has feet. It looks like he's just standing, but no feet. And he's just on his tippy toes with the saggy potatoes for shoes. And no, thank you, no, thank you. Definitely not for me. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. So I decided to have an overlay layer so that the colors look a lot more unified and together, which is something that changed drastically from the, what's it called? From the first design. So yeah, hopefully it looks better. To me it does. It's a lot more fun to draw. And I overall like soda a lot better now. A lot more. Better is not the right word for this context. Yeah. I guess have fun with them. I don't know.